What is happening, guys? Jim the Game Guru. Okay, let's do some Capital Lux 2 today on this video. We're going to tear into here, show you the components, do a quick how-to play on it. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing. I do give away a board game every single month, and this month's giveaway on the 15th of June is Love Battle High School. All right, let's get into some Capital Lux. All right, so here I have a setup here for 3 players. I'm going to simulate here. So what we have is we have home bases. We have home base 1, 2, and 3 for each player. And in the center, we have a capital area, which has different districts. Everything's a different districts. The blue, pink, yellow, and then I guess it's teal or green, whatever this color is. They're all separate districts. In this game, what you try to do is you try to be the person that has the most points at the end of the game to win. The game has 3 individual rounds. The rounds will have drafting of cards, then playing the cards, and then scoring the you're trying to get bonus scores at the end of the round. Up here in the capital area, in each district, we have separate little abilities. We have this agent ability right here in the blue. They'll allow you to pull a token, and then when you pull a token, you can secretly take a look at it and then put the token on any district. The token will add certain amount of points to the district. The cleric ability on the pink allows you to take the very minimum valued card in any district, and it will allow you to put it into your hand. The merchant ability right here is an ability that will allow you to get a gold coin. And then this scholar ability here, all it does is allow you to draw from the citizen deck. We have some gold coins here. They're all the same kind of artwork on them, and what they do is these gold coins will allow you to get 2 victory points at the end of the game for each one you get. Or if you use the merchant ability, you can actually end up increasing a district value for every gold coin you get rid of. So you can increase the district value for yourself personally, so that way your cards can be safe. Here we have a citizen deck here, and I'll get into how keeping your cards safe in your home base and all that means. The artwork is all the same. You see, like, the artwork, there's 4 main pieces of artwork. There's this one on this blue card, on the pink card, this yellow card, and then the teal or green card. Artwork is absolutely fantastic in this game. I absolutely love it. That is our citizen deck here. Now, these are not the only powers that are in the game. We also have these powers here. There's a bunch of other powers that are in this bag. These different powers, some of them will actually involve additional tokens. Like, let's go into this, kind of like the agent that uses additional tokens. Let's grab these agent tokens. I'm going to go ahead and mix them up to put them on the board. So you shuffle them up. You put them down right here so somebody can grab a token when they play a card in that capital district. But some abilities, like the Discover ability, will actually allow you to play with these little rockets. And these little rockets you can then put on a side mat right here. And this side mat will grant you additional abilities as you use the Discover ability. Then we have some more tokens here. These ones right here are used with another ability. So there are several different abilities in this game that will use the additional tokens to either take cards away from these districts that are in the capital, or allow you to draw more cards. Let's take a look at the manual really fast before we get into the gameplay. The manual, again, great artwork. It goes through the first 5 or 6 pages explaining how to set up the game for a multiplayer game. And then you get into other pages which will eventually tell you how to set up a solo game. So you can play a solo game, and you can also play a game that's geared specifically to 2 players. There's also a reference guide here. This reference guide right here will actually explain all of the abilities in detail. It'll explain what happens when you play the abilities, and will also tell you if certain powers have like round end resolutions or game end resolutions or something. Okay. So, what you do in this game is whenever it's your turn, you play one card. So you play the one card either in your home base, or you play the one card in
the capital. If you play the card in the capital in any of the districts, you can actually activate the abilities that are in that district. And like I showed you earlier, there are many more abilities that come with this game, which is cool. So you can mix and match every time you play this game with different abilities to see how it changes the game. And I'm sure that as you play this, there's going to be certain abilities that you're going to like more than others, and then eventually you'll find your 4 favorite abilities that you'll always want to play for every game of Capital Lux 2. At the end of the round, in order to keep the cards that you have in your home base, you need to make sure that those cards do not exceed the value of the cards in the capital, because if they do, they are gone. And then the cards that remain after round 1 will end up carrying over to round 2. And then the ones that remain in round 2 carry over into round 3. So before you start playing, what you do is you dish out 6 cards to every player. Well, first, what you do is you put 3 random cards in the capital district before you actually dish out the cards to the players. Then you dish out 6 cards to players. The players will choose 2 cards that they want and then pass the rest to the left. And then it goes around and around and around. You keep passing, and then eventually the last 2 that you pass off will just go into the player's hand. I've already done that here. I've already drew the 6 and passed the 2 cards across. So we are completely done with the drafting phase here. So this player over here has this hand. As you can see, has a lot of pinks in there. This player over here has a lot of greens, a blue and a pink. And then this player over here has got kind of a mix, but 1 yellow, okay? So let's go ahead and start with this player right here in the middle. They're going to go ahead and go first. What do we got here? So we got 4, 5, 6 in there in the middle here. I think what they're going to do is they're probably going to go ahead and play a 2 right here in their home base. Then we're going to go to this player over here. There is no card in the middle for the pink, so they can choose to do that if they want to use the cleric ability as well. Or they can go ahead and put some other cards down here for another district. Maybe what they'll do is put the 3 yellow down right there, since that one has a 5 yellow. There's no way to exceed that right now as it stands. So we'll go over here now. This player is going to go ahead and put a 6 because there's a 6 over there, so it's pretty safe so far. Then this player is going to go. Let's see what we've got. They're going to go ahead and drop another 2. There we go, in the teal. And then this person's going to go. So this person might end up maybe taking one of these. No, because if he puts a pink here, what's going to happen is he's going to have to do that. He's going to use the cleric ability of grabbing the minimum per district. What they'll probably do here is they're probably just going to go ahead and play this 3 dark blue. Okay, so this player is going to go now. What are they going to do? Maybe what they'll do is they will go ahead and put a 2 right here. Now, that's going to go in this district. It's in the capital. This person played a card in the capital, which allows them to use the ability. So, in secret, this person over here will take a look. Ooh, this has got a +2 that they can put down. So nobody else knows what the value is of this. So then they can go ahead and play this on any district. So I'm going to move this up a little bit, because the reason why I'm moving this up is because I'm going to slap this on the districts that he's got the mark. What else does he have in his hand? Oh, he's got another blue. So maybe what he'll do, this person will actually stick it here. So it's point side down so nobody else knows what it is. Okay, this person's going to go. They're going to put a 5 here. There we go. Since this value is now 8, and it looks like 8's pretty safe there. What is this person going to do? This person, I think, is going to take a pink and slap it right here in the pink capital district. They're going to use the cleric power, which says take a minimal value, the minimum value card in any district, and move it over to your home base district. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this 2 from the blue, dark blue here, if I can pick up the card, and we're going to put it over. They're going to put it over into their home base district there. So now this pink will actually has a 5 there, which is good. So this person can start laying down their pinks in their home base. This person's going to take a look at the cards and say, ooh, wow, he dropped a pink there, so I might as well drop a pink there as well. What is this person? This person's got 3 cards. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here with this, but they're going to increase their hand size because they're probably going to slap a card here. And I think that's what they're going to do. So they're going to go ahead and slap a card here. This now makes this capital district value of 7. And then they're going to use the power there to draw a citizen card. They drew a pink 5. There we go. So now this person's going to go. Now, what's going to happen is that during this game, not everyone's hand is going to be the same hand size. It could fluctuate based on the powers that are on the board. The person that does go out, though, the person that lays the last card out of their hand, will then trigger the last turn for every other player. And then every other player has to drop all of their cards in their hand into their home base districts. All right, so this person's going to go here. What are we going to do? So we got pinks. So that right there is a 5 in there. So since it's a 5, I feel very safe of dropping this 3 down. So this person over here is going to go now. So we have, 6 yellow, but there's a 5 yellow there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the 6 yellow down. I'm hoping that I can probably drop this card to draw again and maybe pull another yellow card, or maybe find some way of increasing that so that they put their hand down. So this person right here is going to go. That's a 7 and this is 4. So you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll put this here and I'm going to use the power to draw again. So now this right here is 7 plus 5, which is 12 for that district value there. And I drew a dark blue. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Okay. This person's going to go. They have 2 more cards. That's it. Just 2 cards. They're going to put this down to make that 5. It's going to match the same as that. This person over here is going to go. What are they going to do? So that's a 6, 6. They have a 2 here. There. Okay, so 6. Man, that yellow. So you know what? They're probably going to drop this over here. Why not? So they're going to draw. So this has got a high value of 9, 12, 16 right there. They're going to pull a pink. Okay, so they pulled the pink. Wow. So now we go to this player here. So what are we going to do here? You know, I think they're going to go ahead and drop the 5 there with the pink. This person goes. They got 1 card left over here. So they're going to play this 1 card. Now, if they play it here, it's going to make this go to 11, and they're going to end up losing all of these cards because it will be more than the capital max. So they're probably going to go ahead and dump this here. That makes the capital max here 11. Now, this person is out of cards. That means every other person is going to get 1 last turn. But before I go there, they drop this 6 here, which means they use this power, the cleric power. So they get a minimum card from a district to move into their district. They're probably, I don't know what's going to happen here with this. Let's see. Maybe because that's 6, but if I take that, it's going to destroy that. That's 5. If I take that, it's going to destroy that. They'll probably just take the minimum from here. They'll do the minimum for this one and stick it into their district there. There you go. So you can see how the powers are being used. And that's where the strategy is. Because the game is so simple and you can play it based on either on your home district or the capital. But the strategy is when do you use powers? You know, when's the right time to use the powers to affect the game board? Now, since they're out of cards, now this person has to drop all of their cards into their district. Same thing with this person. They have to drop all of their cards into their district. Now, we are toward the end round phase here where we have to do bonus scoring and we have to see if anyone went over the capital max, okay? So, capital max here is 6. Let's take a look at all the blues. So that's 5. This is 8. Guess what happens? These all go away. But, wait. Before we do that, hold on. This is 8. Before we do that, let's check out this bonus token. Ooh, +2. So that is 8. Okay, then these are safe. This is 9 over here. This went over the 8. So these get discarded. So these are gone. So these are discarded out of there. And that's the deadly thing in this game about going over the capital max. Okay, let's do pink. Pink is what, 11? That's 5, 9. I think we're all safe pink. Yellow is 5. Okay, they're safe here. This is 6. Boom. Gone. Wow. This person over here is getting hammered. This over here is 912. Safe, 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 right? Because that's it. Okay, so now let's go to the scoring bonuses in this game for the end of the round here. So, who has the most with blue? This person has the most in blue. So they get the highest card in the blue district right here. And this comes to this person as a scoring bonus. So you have a secret scoring bonus pile that you put down. Who has the most in pinks now? 9, 6 here. So they get the highest card as well for this one. Wow, this person gets 2 scoring bonuses. Now, who has the most for yellows? 3, nothing, nothing. So this person gets the highest for yellows right here as a scoring bonus. Okay, so we'll just put it over here, I guess. Who has the most for the green? 4, 4, and nothing over here. These 2 players tied, and whenever they tie, they get a gold coin each. These are both worth 2 points at the game. Each one of these are worth 2 points at the end of the game. So this person gets 1 and this person gets 1, okay? And what's cool is that the ability for the merchant can also be used, okay? So the ability for the merchant can also be used with this gold coin that each person has. And the other thing is the highest card gets discarded because it was a tie. And since it was a tie, each player got a gold coin. The highest card gets discarded out of that capital district. So now this is what the capital district looks like going into round 2. This is what the home bases look like going into round 2. Now, if you notice, the capital districts now have a decreased value. Now it makes it even harder to hold on to these cards in your home base at the end of round 2. So people are going to end up dishing more of their cards into the capital districts in order to preserve their cards in their home districts, their home base districts. And that is how you play this game. I mean, it's a very, very simple game. It's got awesome, amazing artwork that just pops on the table. And I like the abilities of the powers. And I like the fact that you have other abilities that come with the game, so you can mix and match and change this later on. So every game can kind of feel different every time you play it. But super, super easy to play. And just the unique way of using abilities at the right time at certain times to change things up. And then forcing someone's district to go over the amount, the max amount in the capital district is really cool too, because you can, especially if you're the person that goes out first, and then somebody's stuck with like 3 cards in their hand. They're like, oh shoot, now I gotta lay it in, and if they end up laying their cards down, then going over, then they're screwed on that. So at the very end, what scores do you tally? So at the very end, what you do is you tally up the points you have left in your home, any cards that you have left in your home base. You tally up those points. You tally up any points from the gold tokens. And you tally up the secret bonus cards that you acquired during the end of the rounds. Those also get added to your score. When you add all of those together, the person with the most points wins the game. And that is how you play Capital Lux 2. All right, guys. If you guys like this video, please like. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. And don't forget about the giveaway in the middle of June. Right at June 15th is for Love Battle High School. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.